Hey you guys, welcome to our Hot His channel. I'm gonna give you a little run through of the Shoutmon deck that I was playing at AU's and won the tournament undefeated. So what we have here for the eggs, as you can see, I run 4 of these guys and then one of them. Each one of them gives you the 1,000 boost, which would be good when you're building up for your shout. You want them to hurry up and be able to attack and give that extra boost, you know. So this will be the eggs. Now to run through the Shoutmon decks itself, we run 4 Shoutmons. Shoutmons, basically, you can reveal the 5 from the top of your deck, and if any of them have shout in their name, or if it has blitz in their text, then you can add it to your hand. You can add 2 actually, the 1 shout and the 1 blitz. And if you have one that has blitz or you have one that has shouts and they're both Shoutmon itself, you can add both of them because it says blitz and it says shout. So that's really good for its come up. So that's something that's basically was helping me get through the whole game. If you know what shout does, that's what it does. I'm show you what Agumon do. This Agumon is basically good because what I have inside my deck right now is it's a build up between Agumons. The Agumon build up from Agumon to Greymon, and the Shoutmon building up itself. So this will be good for your Greymon build up, and at that you use the Greymon build up and then run Shoutmon right on top of that as well, because you don't really have a level 4 for Shoutmon. You only got from 3 to 5, so that's the good pair up with that. I'll show you later on once going through this as well. This is 4. I run 4 of these guys. The other Agumons, which it gives you 1,000 boosts, is good to build up the Shoutmon itself. You want the Shoutmon to be strong to hit for game. We only run 1 of these guys right here, and this is because of the cost. The cost is only 2. You can play it out of your hand and start building up from there. But the main source of building up with the Shoutmon itself is to build up on your hatching zone. You want the hatching zone to be built all the way up before you even start attacking. That's basically what won me a whole bunch of games throughout my whole playing through the AU tournament. That was my main goal, just to build up from the hatching area, come out, attack for game, basically. Because you'll have your little guys out there. You get that security boost, from the Agumons plus the Greymons and the Shoutmons. It does the security boost too, which I'll be showing you. These guys right here are awesome. You can play it for 3, or you can digivolve it for 1, and it's a 4, so you can go right on top of it with the 5. I play 4 of the Greymons. The Greymons, like I said, the security tech plus 1 as the inheritance is something that you want under the level 5 shout. So this right here is the build up, like I said, from the Agumons going, searching your deck for these guys. But I will hardly do that if you have this in hand already. I wouldn't sit there and try to run through it. Just use the Shoutmons you use this more than you'll use these guys. You wouldn't use these guys if you have this in your hand already. For the blockers, you run 4 of the blockers. Level 4, this guy is good because you can rank up for just 1. I mean, digivolve up to just 1, but playing cost is 6. For the 5 of the Greymons, this will be the Metalmon. I only play 1 of him, and everything I would keep it the same way. I wouldn't switch anything up. This right here is, let's say if they got a whole bunch of blockers out and you want to hit for game, but then at the same time you can psych them out because they'll forget that this gains 3 memory after it's been blocked. So that's a good asset for you. Some of them won't even recognize that, and that helped me win I think about 2 games that I was playing at the region. Well, I'm about to say regional, the tournament that we was having. This guy right here, level 5. It's only 2 costs, which is good. You want to be able to build up as fast as you can. And let's go to the 5 shout. This guy right here is good because you're able to just straight go digivolve from the 3 onto the 5 with hum itself, and then again you got the security attack plus 1. So you want to run 4 of those. You don't want to run no less. You want to run basically the play set of each one of the Shoutmons. You don't run no less. You run the Shoutmons at a play set. So this guy right here, this one does the blitz as well. So when you're using the regular the shout, you can grab hum You grab Hum because it has the Blitz in there, and then you grab this guy because it has Shout in his name. This guy right here as well, he lets you sit there and attack your opponent's unsuspended monsters. So that's another thing that you want to look at too when you're going through your battle phase and you're battling the other monsters, the other Digimons. You sit there, you put this under this guy right here, and then you'll be able to sit there and hit for one of their monsters that you want to get off of the board. The troublesome monster, you want to get him off the board. You put him on top. His effect on Digivolving, you can put Hum or Hum. And when you're playing the game, you want to make sure you're doing it right. If you're attacking for game, put Hum under. If you want to take a monster out, you put Hum under. And he sits there and take the monster out, and that's what sitting there winning me games, by being able to take the opponent's monsters out and not have to worry about them later on. But again, this one, the Shoutmon DX, his effect will let you, once you go over, and you got to make sure you remember, once you have no more memory and you're into your opponent's memory, then you're able to use the effect to attack. And if you're sitting there trying to use the effect and you forget and you still over on your side, what you would do is you'll sit there and make sure you can Digivolve over to your opponent's side so you can use this effect on Blitz, because you got to remember, this only works to hit their Digimon if you using Blitz, and you can only use Blitz if you're going into your opponent's side. Then we have our next Blitz searcher for your little guy. You can grab Omnimon out from that search too, because it has Blitz in his name, and that's another way to sit there and take out your opponent. So let's say you already attacked and you took all their securities, and you got this guy in your hand. You go over to your opponent's side with memory, and then you attack for game, and that's won me a lot of games as well. So I run 4 of them, different artworks, as you can see. Wish I had the other one, but then I run 3 Gaia Forces. I wouldn't run no less. 3 Gaia Forces. You see that in your security, pop one of your monsters. Explains for itself. I run 3 ties. I was running 2 and 2, but I figured I would want to see more of these ties than more of these. This, I don't want to see 2 of these. I'd rather see 2 of these than 2 of these. Because if you run in this and you got the whole Shout all the way up to level 6 and you trying to attack for game thinking that you can use this effect to security attack +1, you can't, because it only says if you have Omnimon. So that will kill you. That will kill your extra security attack. But that's why I traded 2 for 1 and had 3, because this, all I have to do is worry about if I have 4 Digivolves under them. If I have 4, then I'm good, and I could use this effect as well. And there you go. That's my Shoutmon's deck. Thank you guys for tuning in to our channel. Stay tuned for our next deck profile.